Page 24, Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Another very common Christmas piece. You probably heard the melody over and over and over. But let's just go through and see what this arrangement is about. 4/4 time or common time, they're saying. In the right hand, we have the phrase markings and the staccatos. So what we're going to do is it's going to be a long staccato. We're just going to disconnect the notes. It's kind of easy to do on a piano because you can't connect repeated notes anyway. But here, add a little more silence between it. Don't make them short. I don't know for sure because I don't know what they were thinking about when they did this. They're pretty consistent in what they're doing. They put phrasing on everything. And I don't really know if they meant if the phrasing to be there or not, because you can look at the words and get the phrasing. So if they meant this to be short staccatos, I'm not accustomed to hearing this piece playing staccatos like that. So I'm going to recommend that we take it literally just the way it's written, and we make them long staccatos because of the phrase mark. If the phrase mark weren't there, then I'd be encouraged to make them shorter, is what I'm saying. But so keep them long, just disconnect the notes. And this is pretty much throughout until you get to the second line, the third measure, no staccato, connect this. It's for the contrast between the two and here. We don't want it all to be the same. Ugh. So that's what we're doing. And the last two lines are similar to the first two lines. Not a lot to say about it. It's repetitious. Now, you do have an F sharp at the end of the second line, so watch out. And again, you're going from one note to two notes. Can you do those all right? I'm just transferring the weight from where I am to where I want to go, and I'm lifting up one finger and the others go down. The weight is pushing the notes down, not me. I didn't do it, it's not me. For the left hand, keep the left hand soft. It's all melody. It's all harmony. I know what I mean, so try and understand what I mean, regardless of what I say, okay? Second measure looks ugly. It's just a C, middle C and a D. Just play them at the same time. Second line, third measure, it's a C sharp. Second finger, because we're in this position. The second finger's on the C, so we'll go ahead and use second finger on C sharp. And that's pretty much it. Last two measures at the bottom is here to here. You can lift up on the C, you don't have to connect it. You can if you want, it's kind of fun. And to do that, since I don't have anything to talk about here, is I'm going to connect these two notes, but again I'm using the wrist. The wrist is down when I'm playing the C, and then I raise the wrist, and as I come down I raise the C up, and I let the other fingers go down, and the weight pushes the notes down. I don't use the fingers to do it. It's kind of hard. I'm exaggerating it for the camera. It's actually a small move. But that's the way it is. And then it takes practice to get all three notes down at the same time. I'm not very good at that. I keep working at it, and I encourage you to do the same. If you're better at it than me, I don't want to know. Just there. Don't get too confused with what I'm saying about this left hand and changing things. What I'm talking about is going from one note to multiple notes. At the beginning, when you have multiple notes, and you're just up and down with the wrist, and you don't have to connect them, but you don't want a lot of silence between them. So you hear and then come up, and you just work the wrist this way between the chords. Now the hands do move around a little bit. You need to be aware of it so you can be prepared for it. At the beginning, you're starting out in this position. And when you get to the second line, the first note is here. You're down in this position. You're between phrases, so you're just going to lift up and move. You're here to here. That's fine for the first two measures. And then you have a quarter rest, and the next time your fourth finger's got to go up to here. During the rest, you lift up and move. That's fine. Then going to the third line, you got to move again. You're here and you got to go to here. Again, it's between phrases, so you just lift up and move. So just be aware of the different hand movements. And if you have to, you practice the hand movements to make them smooth and even. The beat's got to go on. You can't hesitate with the beat at all. It just keeps going. Let's play this slowly together, just to double check the notes and the rhythms and all that junk. There's not a lot going on in rhythms with quarter notes and half notes and whole notes. So you're starting out here in the right hand, the left hand. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, off.